guys, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings, Tarot from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead reading. Hope you had a really good previous week. So we're focusing, week ahead, 1st to the 7th of September 2019, and we're doing the weekly check-in reading this week. So I hope that you guys really enjoy that reading, and enjoy your reading, sit back, relax, get a snack, and let's just have a look at what's coming in for the week, guys. And I'll speak to you guys soon. Take care. Hi guys, so this is your weekly check-in reading. These are the decks we're using this week. For your current self and theme of the week, guys, we are using the Fenestra Tarot by by Chatria. Key goal, obstacles to overcome, and anything you could be accomplishing for the week. We are using the Hidden Tarot of the Hidden Realm by Julia, Jeffrey, and Barbara Moore. Anything that you need to avoid, anything you need to embrace, and where you can find support, we use the Witch's Tarot by Deborah Blake. And for what we do now on the other reading, we don't do the 15 card reading anymore. We just focus 10 cards on your work and 10 cards on romance. For that, we use the Tarot Grand Luxe. And for your spiritual advice on this area, we use the Angel Answers by Doreen Virtue, Radley Valentine. Spiritual advice on your 20 card reading at the end, we use the Angel Answers. We use the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue and the Angel of Abundance by Doreen Virtue and Grant Virtue. Okay, and also any other additional spiritual advice, we use the Answer deck. All right, sit back, guys, and enjoy. Okay, Sagittarius, hi there guys, got your reading. So let's have a look. Who are you this week? You are the Hierophant. Okay, so if you're showing us the Hierophant, you are in a place of power. You may have power over others, because the Hierophant means to be in a place of power where you're giving guidance to others. So some of you guys might be providing guidance to other people as the Hierophant energy. Some of you guys might be in a position where you're having to take control and responsibility of a situation here. I get the impression here that this is very much a week of responsibility for Sagittarius as that Hierophant energy there. I feel that there might be people who are younger than you, or people who might be less experienced than you, Sagittarius, whereby they need your guidance, they need your wisdom, they need your experience, because you are showing us actually being the Hierophant, which means that you're in a place of position, a place of authority, and a place of power. And what you're doing is that you are giving the benefits of your own experiences, your wisdom, and your advice and counseling to others as the Hierophant. Some of you guys really have to take the reins, probably in a family situation. What's the theme of the week? Right, Judgment. Okay, so you see, the Judgment energy can be death. So maybe some of you guys have to take control of a family situation. Here is a family card. You might have to take control of a family situation, because it could be a death, maybe. I'm not saying there is at all. I'm just saying if it resonates with you, maybe sometimes this is the death card as well. But also mainly, you guys are the Hierophant, because the theme of the week is all about judgment, and this is making a very important judgment. But this is also maybe somebody's at a crossroads here with the Judgment energy, and you're showing as the Hierophant because it may be that you are required to impart your advice, your experience to others, because this week it involves important decisions. Maybe there is somebody here who needs this. Maybe there is somebody here who needs the benefit of your wisdom, because it's connected to a really important decision that they have to make, with the Judgment energy showing up here, because the theme of the week will be about making some form of a really important decision. What is the advice? What is your goal for the week? I think that your goal is to persevere with the Ten of Wands. I think that you have a lot to do. I think you've got a lot of struggles and a lot of burdens. Some of that could definitely be within work with the Ten of Wands energy, but I think that your goal is to persevere, Sagittarius. What's the obstacle you need to overcome? the Page of Wands. I just get the impression that the obstacle you need to overcome is that there is somebody around you. This could be a child, but I just get the impression that somebody around you is quite lazy. You see, the Page of Wands is, I think this is a person, but they can either be a child or they can be somebody who exhibits the characteristics of somebody who just wants to have fun. The Page of Wands doesn't really take a lot seriously. And whilst your goal for the week is to persevere and to complete a particular action or project or task, because the wands represent work, so whilst your goal is to do that, Sagittarius, it might be the obstacle you need to overcome with the Page of Wands is that there's somebody around you who's not taking things very seriously, and that might be why you're showing as being the Hierophant, as somebody who has to kind of take the reins and impart some form of control on a situation here, because this week it's all about making, and perhaps the week is all about making some firm judgments and some firm decisions, and having to maybe impart some judgments of your own. Might be against this individual here, whether it's a child or whether it's an older person. It's imparting some really important knowledge to this individual. It looks like this person doesn't take quite seriously what you have to do here. What could you be accomplishing by the end of the week? Well, the Sun, finally accomplishing this area here, because your goal for the week is to persevere until you complete a task, and what you can be accomplishing with or without whoever this person is the achievement of that task with the Sun energy, and actually perhaps everybody working together as well with that Sun energy showing there. What is the thing that you need to avoid, Sagittarius? The Ten of Coins is what you need to avoid. That's interesting actually, because you've got two tens. Tens mean changes or ending of cycles or the completion of a situation. But I think this is something to do with family members, maybe with that Ten of Coins, because you're wanting to persevere here, and this is all about achieving a goal is your Ten of Coins, finishing a task, and you could do that with the Sun energy, but therefore I can't talk about ending of cycles or completion with the Ten of Coins. I actually feel that the Ten of Coins is kind of something to do with the family members. Maybe this is an older family member with the Ten of Coins energy showing here, but there's something to do with family members you need to avoid here with the Ten of Coins energy showing here. I mean, the Ten of Coins is all about family and wealth, and it's not really a love card, but it's about people working together to try and secure and stabilize the family, the home. I think you need to avoid somebody maybe within the home, perhaps with the Ten of Coins energy. It might be that there's somebody who's an older person within the home, but you're the one that's in charge this week because you're the Hierophant. So I think that you just need to avoid maybe somebody who's an elderly member of the family, maybe, because the Ten of Coins can definitely be an older member of the family. This is somebody who's lived a long life and they have lots of wisdom, but it may be because you're in control this week you need to avoid a person here. I think that there's people in your reading. One person that you need to overcome the obstacle with is this Page of Wands, whether it's a young person or an older person. They act like a child and they don't really take their responsibilities that seriously. They're just about going out and having the fun. Whilst your goal is to accomplish a task here, they just want to have fun. You need to kind of overcome the obstacle that you have somebody who's quite lame, because the theme of the week is all about judgment. It's all about making some really important decisions. It's all about making some very radical changes, I think, and maybe that's why you've got to take the reins in this situation, because there's a really important change coming in this week. It's a really important week, I think, for some of you Sagittarius, and you are carrying the majority of the burden, but your goal is to persevere until the task is complete. And despite the laziness of whoever this Page of Wands is, because I see the Page of Wands as being quite lazy, just likes fun, you will accomplish this, but you need to avoid the Ten of Coins energy. I think this is Ten of Coins is tricky because it's a home card, but it's not completion, because you're already on your way to completing something here. So this must be somebody within the family, maybe, with the Ten of Coins energy. What is the, and I wouldn't say that avoid fulfilling something here. Maybe it's fulfilling this person's, doing this person's work, but I don't think it's that. What do you need to embrace? The Ace of Wands. This is a new beginning. But also, it's not just that. I think you need to embrace it. You've got to take charge, because the Ace of Wands means to take charge. That's what the Ace of Wands is. It means, because this is the card of force. So maybe you need to embrace that you're going to need to be quite, number one, you're going to have to take charge. Number two, you might need to embrace that you have to be quite forceful. Possibly with this Page of Wands, who sits in the obstacle position. Do you get the impression, Sagittarius, that somebody around you is quite lazy and they're not pulling their weight? And it might be that you're going to have to be quite forceful with the Ace of Wands energy, because this is all about you taking charge. If you need support, who can you go to? The Hanged Man in the reverse. I think that this is somebody who's very Sergeant Major-ish, because the Hanged Man reverse is somebody who's very stubborn, and somebody who cannot be easily swayed. With this Hanged Man reverse, he sticks to his own ideas. So I feel that the person that you go to is the Hanged Man reverse. This is somebody who's very stubborn and somebody who has some very, very traditional ideas, because in the reverse, this is somebody who looks at things from a different angle. In the upright, this is somebody who is a staunch, probably a very staunch traditionalist, and says, no, this is the way that things have to be. This is the way that you've got to do things. So they've got a set way of doing things, does this Hanged Man reverse. And that might be the person that you need to go to. Somebody who's very kind of militarized and very kind of staunch in their approach and how they do things. Because it just feels like you've got somebody really lazy around you, Sagittarius, who won't pull their weight. There you are. Your goal is to get a task done. Persevere. It's a really hard task as well, because you've got all these wands, all this work to do, and you're carrying it all uphill. It's a really, really hard job for you to do. And the obstacle is somebody around you who's not pulling their weight. They're being very, very lazy. And in fact, this person, all they're looking towards is the sun. They're just looking to have fun. That's all they want to do. That's the Page of Wands for you. Just wants to have fun. And you're there doing all the work because you're determined to complete the task. But this person here, the obstacle is that you've got somebody around you who won't pull their weight. All they want to do is have fun. But you could be accomplishing by the end of the week this task. Avoid the Ten of Coins energy. I think this is kind of fulfilling everything yourself, maybe, with that Ten of Coins. I actually feel that this is, or this could be, it's either avoids an elder within the family or kind of doing everything, even this person's work on your own. And it might be that. It might be you need to avoid kind of just fulfilling everything within the home, fulfilling every role. Okay, in terms of this, because you need to embrace it. You're going to have to be forceful with this individual here. I think the person that you've got to be forceful with, actually, Sagittarius, is this lazy little Page of Wands. He's energetic, but he does like to have fun. He really does. He loves having fun. He just doesn't like anything that's too taxing. He likes to go around and gossip and have fun and go out for nice meals and go to cinema. That's his job. That's what he does in the tarot. But I feel that you need to actually avoid, with this Ten of Coins, doing everything yourself. Completing and fulfilling everything. Fulfilling all of the tasks on your own completely. And you need to embrace it. You're going to have to be forceful on this page. You're going to have to put your foot down with the Ace of Wands concerning this lazy person who just likes to play. And if you need advice, go to the military person, the Hanged Man, the person who's not going to adjust their point of view. You might need backup, actually, with this Hanged Man reversed, I think, Sagittarius. What's the advice for the week? What's the advice you have for Sagittarius for the week concerning this? Or anything else? What's the advice? There's no need to worry, the universe is saying here. Romance. No. Oh, right. No need to worry, but with romance there will be no compromise. That's the advice. I don't think this felt like a romantic reading. You can really, I'll try and leave room for other people to interpret, but there's no need to worry, the universe is saying, but with romance there's no compromise, okay? So it might be saying that in this area here in the reading there's no need to worry, but in romance there will be no compromise, so this might be something else. Okay, bear with me, I'm going to come back with your work and your love reading. Okay, Sagittarius, so we're going to have a look at your work reading first for the week. Let's turn the cards over. So, Hermit, some of you guys, I think, are walking away or removing yourself, or maybe taking some time out from your jobs, this Hermit energy. The Sun. I think that you're seeking maybe something new, because the Hermit is a seeker and the Sun energy is all about new beginnings. So I think that some of you guys are actually seeking a new beginning in terms of work. The Four of Cups energy. I think there's lots of opportunities in front of you, but some of you guys don't really, there's a lack of interest in, and you're very selective, I think, with the Four of Cups energy. The King of Swords is a person around you, okay? This is probably a boss, potentially, with the King of Swords energy showing here. Somebody could open a gateway for you here with the Two of Wands. There's a really important person that could open a gateway for you in terms of work. Okay, so this is a very important person, and the Two of Wands I see as being the gateway to the next stage. Okay. Or we could read this as being that you've got a clear objective to move to the next stage in your career with the Two of Wands. So I feel with the Hermit, Sagittarius, that what we're looking at is you guys are seeking a new beginning within work. I feel that there are opportunities around you, but you're being extraordinarily selective. I think that, number one, your clear objective is to move to the next phase. So you probably, with this Four of Cups, you're not looking for something that's the same as everything else you've done. I also feel that there could be a person here that opens up the gateway to something new in terms of work. What's the next card showing up? I'm definitely seeing movement, change. Six of Swords is change. Showing, yeah, definitely seeing change. Your ships are coming in. There might also be something to do with long distance travel or traveling across water. Some of you guys might be seeking to travel. These two cards, it might be emigrating for work as well, because you've got the Sun energy here. Maybe this is somewhere warm, east or west, perhaps, in terms of work, but it looks like it's a hot country or something. Some of you guys are looking into, with that Hermit energy, possibly moving abroad for work in these areas here, Sagittarius. Some of you guys see opportunities, but you have a clear objective that you want to move abroad with the Two of Wands, but also a clear objective that you want to move to the next stage within your career, or even change direction with the Two of Wands energy. There could be somebody here who's able to provide you with that information here, how you do that. Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is all about change. Changes for the better. Might also be something to do with your life purpose as well, showing here. King of Wands energy. I feel that with the King of Wands energy, I mean, we could be seeing two people around you in terms of a new role, but I feel that with this wheel, I mean, the wheel can also be the world card, so this can be the map. And the King of Wands, again, like the Sun, it's Leo energy. It's really warm energy. So there's something about moving abroad with that Six of Swords, Three of Wands, Sun and the King of Wands, and also the kind of map of the Wheel of Fortune. There's something about you guys seeking moving abroad somewhere really, really warm, I think, with those energies. But also, I feel it could be that you guys who are seeking either moving abroad, showing in these cards here, but also seeking movement and change, for example. Definitely there's something about moving abroad for some of you guys here. Might be that there are two people here as well. You're not happy with what's presented, but it might be that there are two people here who can help guide you, for example, on this new journey. But it could also be with the Wheel of Fortune energy, because the King of Wands is all about your desires. So some of you guys have a real desire to pursue, I think, with this Wheel of Fortune, your life purpose as well. Some of you guys are searching for your life purpose, you know, in terms of work, and maybe this lies somewhere abroad for some of you Sagittarians. What's the next card energy here? The Three of Cups is celebration as well. This is a celebration card. So this person here might bring some happy news, because the Three of Cups is good news, really. So it might be that with the Wheel of Fortune, this might be unexpected as well. It could be something unexpected with the Wheel of Fortune energy. Might be a person here brings good news. I do get the feeling that some of you guys are actually seeking to go abroad, because I've got Six of Swords, Three of Wands. They're both abroad cards. This is emigration as well, abroad. Okay, and then we've got a Sun card, and we've got a map card of the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Wands can also be somewhere hot, somewhere abroad. So I just feel that some of you guys are really looking at working abroad. You're looking at opportunities to work abroad in terms of work. I feel that there's opportunities here, but you're not happy with them, because you have a clear objective with the King of Swords, that you either want to change direction, you want to move abroad, or you want to move to the next stage within your career. You're ready for it. You're ready to move. You're ready to change course and move abroad or do something different within your career. Might be out of the blue. There's a man here that could bring some good news with the Three of Cups in terms of work, and possibly moving abroad for it as well, which is really good. Let's have a quick look at what the advice is on that. Universe, Spirit, what is the advice? I'm just going to turn my fan around a little bit. Okay, Universe Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Sagittarius? Sorry about the lighting, guys. The light coming, it's just a nightmare. The windows in this place. I cannot wait to move. It's just, when I'm trying to do readings and the light hits the readings in this way, it's annoying. It's tricky to record. Universe Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Sagittarius? Just any advice for work and finance. Attracting, not chasing. Okay, so anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. Okay. Oh, nice. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups, cozy. Nice. Contentment. Satisfaction in love is the 10 of Cups. That's what the 10 of Cups is. It's being with your soulmate. It's being with the person that you really love. Oh yeah, there's great satisfaction in love this week for some of you guys. It's really feeling happy and feeling contented that you're with the one that you really love. Nice energy showing there. Ah, the Fool. So new opportunities with the Fool energy. This is new energy here. Wow, Empress energy to start creating and nurturing the relationship. Also, there might be something around pregnancy as well with the Empress and the Fool energy here. So I feel that there's great happiness around a relationship. This reminds me of maybe pregnancy, the Fool and the Empress. There might be something about pregnancy showing up here. Okay, no, they're the Eight of Swords. What is that doing? That's the Road card sitting in there. Let's have a look at this card. So the Eight of Swords is limitations, fears, worries. I'm wondering if there's going to be any worries around pregnancy here, Sagittarius. Because this person's worried, they're anxious, and the card is about pregnancy. There's worries about pregnancy. I'm seeing great satisfaction in a relationship here. But it's almost like we've got the Fool energy here. The Fool starts the journey and then you go to the Empress. There's something that's created from that journey. So there's a starting of a process here that brings the Empress energy. Empress is growth and nurturing and love within a relationship. The Eight of Swords though, this is limitations. Let's have a look at the other cards. Temperance is healing. I'm wondering if worries are healed with the Temperance energy showing here. You've got now all these really weird cards. The Three of Swords is hurt. Healing of pain though. Three of Swords is all about pain. And we've really got kind of flanking this Eight of Swords here. Temperance, Three of Swords. There's healing in terms of the Eight of Swords and the Three. King of Coins, this is the person. This person is committing, King of Coins energy, to love. This person wants to commit to love. Six of Coins, nice. This person is sharing. This person might be sharing with you that they want to commit to love. Oh, this is nice. Right, we're going to put this down here so it makes more sense. Because until we get, it's just about like a really rogue card on the side. Okay, let's try and move this up here just a little bit here. Sagittarius. Why does that look so lopsided? Sorry about this. I hate it when the cards look lopsided. It makes me annoyed. I don't know why. Okay, right. I think what's happening here is that you guys have real satisfaction and contentment within a relationship. Because the Ten of Cups is all about emotional satisfaction and contentment, and so is the Nine of Cups. It's when you're really satisfied, you're really happy, you're really joyful, and it just feels really good. The energy, you're really happy. I feel that there are opportunities coming in here with the Fool energy. There are new opportunities for you guys to express your love, to nurture your love with the Empress energy. There could also be something around pregnancy. I feel with the Temperance energy here and these two negative cards here, Three of Swords and the Eight of Swords, I feel that there's been a lot of pain in this relationship, and I feel that with the Eight of Swords there's been a lack of communication. I think there's been a lot of pain, a lot of anxiety in this relationship, but I feel with the Temperance energy, you and your partner are finding a way that you can try and remedy and heal these energies here. And I think it's bringing in great satisfaction. And I think that with the Fool energy, you guys are looking towards, as well with that Fool, expanding the relationship, growing it, nurturing it as well with the Empress energy. And I feel that this is the partner perhaps. This could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn individual, or somebody with Earth in their chart. But this person in the main doesn't have to be that sign. This person in the main, Sagittarius, is wanting to commit to love with you. They're really wanting to commit to love with you, and they're going to want to share with you. So they're going to want to commit to love and sharing their relationship, opening up. This person really wants to open up to you, and they really want to commit to loving you. Okay, and with the Six of Coins energy, this is all about, for me, this is kind of the healing and the restoration of the relationship. Because the Six of Coins for me, often I'll read this card and look at, if you look, can you see, look at this. Can you see how the scales are not balanced? Can you see how this person's about to put that coin into that scale? He's trying to shore up the relationship. So this person will be committed to loving you and readdressing the balance on the relationship. This person really wants to kind of put the relationship back into balance again. They want to harmonize you and them. It looks like somebody did something to you, Sagittarius. It really looks like someone did something to you. And it looks this week for some of you guys, and perhaps going into consequent weeks, if it's not this week, that there's going to be real happiness and contentment within your relationship. You are going to be so close to your partner, it's unreal. All right, you're going to look at, there could be something about pregnancy, but you're going to look at opportunities for how you can express your love, how you can kind of nurture your love, how you can show kindness to one another and support. All of this anxiety and heartbreak and upset is going to start healing, but it's because you're both working on that with the Temperance energy. And this person here, this King of Coins, is going to commit to loving you with the Ace of Cups energy and readdressing the balance, creating more harmonious and balanced energy within the relationship. They're going to put a lot more effort into doing that. Beautiful reading, Sagittarius. What a nice love reading. Let's have a quick look at any advice. It doesn't matter what the advice is, not on this reading particularly, but just any love advice, you know, just in general. What love advice do you have? What further advice do you have in love angels for Sagittarius in this reading? Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world, it says. Okay. Let's have a look at the other cards. Doesn't make any sense. Why does Sagittarius need to retreat and disconnect from the world? Because unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship. I really don't think it applies to this relationship here. I think for some of you guys, which is why the angel cards can be tricky to do, because when you get such a good reading, and I would definitely interpret this as a beautiful reading, I really would. I think it's wonderful. I think the reading is lovely. I think what we're seeing here is that there was a relationship that wasn't working out, but Temperance is all about healing. And there's two cards flanking the healing of Temperance, and it's the Eight of Swords and the Three. And there's a committed individual in the reading, and it's all about committing to loving you. And this is all about, because he's trying to shore up the scale, so it's all about readdressing the balance. Okay, so I feel that there's somebody here, and you've got these lovely cards showing here. So I just feel that this is, sorry about this, I'll have to decline that. So I just feel that this is about a relationship that didn't work, and now it's working. Okay, now but I see somebody putting the effort in. Okay, I think this is something completely different. So for some of you it will be this, and for some of you it will be that. Okay, it's time to disconnect from a relationship, especially if it's unrequited love. So I think the additional information is if you find that there is unrequited love in a relationship, not this one, in a relationship, it will be time to disconnect from it. What is any other advice then for the week at all, universe? Any other advice for the week? Any other advice? Okay, it's talking about the home. Give me two cards on the home. There's a stranger coming to the home, I think, this week for some of you guys to reconcile. See, this is what I think it is here. I don't know why this person, maybe you and this person have been estranged, Sagittarius, but it's indicating, sorry about the lighting again. Oh, God, it's just annoying, so annoying. Your home, there is a stranger, and I think this person shows us the stranger because they've been estranged from you. I think there's a stranger for some of you guys who's coming to your home to reconcile, and that's why you're getting this first reading here. Okay, I think what this could be in with this, because this could say, look, if you get any, because I think that this person wasn't being loving to you. I think that this person, the reason why they're showing us now committing to love and wanting to readdress the balance and get things in balance and in scale with the Six of Coins is because they were showing us somebody who wasn't loving you. There was unrequited love in this relationship, and there wasn't enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. And I think what it's saying is if this is still the case, you need to kind of retreat from the relationship. You need to retreat from the relationship if there's not enough love. So this person will, I think there's a reconciliation on the cards here, because in this area here, it's saying the stranger is coming to your home to reconcile for some of you guys. And I think it's this person who wants to say, look, I want to work, I want to commit to this relationship now. This is the love relationship, and this king wants to commit to it. He wants to get things back in harmony and balance with you. That's what he wants. Things have been out of sync for a while with that Six of Coins. The scale is up, one part is up, one's down. Things have been out of sync, but this person wants to get things back into order, back into balance. And that's why they're showing us a stranger, because they've been estranged from you for a while. Okay, beautiful reading. I think that this is something looking like a reconciliation and somebody coming back who was estranged from you for a while. If it's not this week, look at the next 3 weeks or so, because I think the energy is very strong on this reading, very strong. All right, love you guys loads. If you'd like a private reading, you know where to go. The comment section below shows all of the details and that type of thing. Don't need to say, you know where to go. Also, if you want to check out your love reading for September, it's on my website. The link for that is also in the comment section below. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.